Hi, my name is Ian Wu. I'm an attorney at Goyer Ruano Thompson. I've been with the firm about 3 years and I work primarily in licensing. My clients are usually consist of registered nurses or licensed vocational nurses, as well as nurses who are applying for licensure. Today we'll be talking about the Medi-Cal Exclusion List and how it affects healthcare professionals. Now, not many people have heard of the Medi-Cal Exclusion List, but it is very important to know about when being a healthcare professional. So the Medi-Cal Exclusion List is essentially a database or a list of providers who are not allowed to work at facilities who accept Medi-Cal. And that being on this list strictly, it limits your marketability, your employability greatly. People often wonder, how do you even get on this list? People in California who are healthcare providers automatically get on this list if they have a license surrendered or revoked. Additionally, they can get on this list if they are convicted of healthcare fraud in some respect. Now, many people on this list face problems. They can't get jobs working at facilities that accept Medi-Cal, or they are out of state and they are working at a facility that requires them not to be on any exclusion list, and they are found to be on one in California. So oftentimes nurses, they end up surrendering or losing their California license and think, well, it's no big deal. I'm going to go work in a different state. But being on that Medi-Cal exclusion list, which they're automatically placed on, follows them out of state. So someday they might get served a letter saying, we found that you're on some list. We need to suspend your employment until you figure this out. And that requires them to essentially get back in touch with California and petition to get off of this suspended provider list. Now, in order to get off the list, you need to send a request to petition to the Department of Healthcare Services in California, and provide them with documentation showing that the reason that the person was placed on this list, or the reason that you were placed in this list, is in the past, and that the basis for why you were is reasonably certain not to occur again or will not happen again. Upon doing that, you can get off the list. Now, often other problems we see with being placed on this list are people who in California are trying to get their nursing licenses back or reinstated. They often do and are placed on a probationary period with a license, which requires them to complete work requirements. So they're required to work as a nurse or as a licensed vocational nurse, and they can't do so unless they're off this list. So it's petitioning for reinstatement in California is a little twofold. There's the petition that you file with the nursing board, and then the request that you must file with the Department of Healthcare Services to get off this list. So in summary, the Medi-Cal exclusion list is not something many people think about when surrendering or having a license revoked, but it does have repercussions that can be significant for people who have out-of-state licenses or people who are hoping to get their license back in California. Regardless, we advise anybody who is on the list to seek counsel to see how it might affect them, or how they can get off the list so they can continue with their career and use their license in whatever state it might be, including California, to its fullest potential.